Alrighty, my friends, welcome back, and I bet you're wondering, what are we up to? So I saw this recipe a while back, and I've been meaning to try it, and I figured I better do it now because watermelon season's almost over, and it's kind of chilly here, so I don't mind running my oven for 5 hours, like you would for a Thanksgiving turkey, right? So what we're doing is cooking a chicken in a watermelon. That's right, you heard me right. So you want to find a watermelon that the skin is all pretty much intact, you know, and if you get one with a flat spot, even better. So now we're going to cut it. We're going to start by cutting it, and we want to cut about 1/3 of the way down. So let's get going with that. Now I don't know how good I'm going to be at this because usually this is something I have my sons do, but we're going to give this a whirl. All right, once you've got it cut all the way around, and we're gonna carefully take the top off, and now we're gonna hollow out all of the watermelon flesh. So this could take a little while. I'm not sure if, I'm just gonna use this big spoon here. You can probably use like an ice cream scoop or whatever you want, but don't worry, I gotta come up with some recipes for some watermelon now. Okay, next important thing is make sure that you have a pan big enough for the watermelon. So I'm going to put it into my pan. I'm using a large lasagna pan. So you want to hollow it down as most as you can of the watermelon flesh, but don't cut into the white because you want to make sure that you've got the moisture of this important vessel. Alrighty then, on to the next step. Next important thing is you want to make sure that the watermelon is big enough for your chicken. I bought the smallest chicken I could find, and it's just a hair over 6 pounds. Ideally, I was looking for a 5-pound chicken, but they didn't have one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this open, and then I'm going to wash it up. Once you've washed and patted dry your chicken, we're going to take 1 orange and cut it in quarters. And we're going to take a lemon and cut it in quarters as well. And we're going to stuff these into the cavity of the chicken. You can alternate. Just really jam them in there and get as many as will fit in there. These are going to help flavor the chicken. Now we're going to go ahead and put this right into the watermelon. Hopefully it's going to fit, guys. Here we go. I think it's going to be tight, but we're going to get it in there. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, it's fitting. It's fitting. Here we go. Okay. Okay, it's a tight squeeze. Next, we're going to sprinkle the top with a heavy sprinkling of Chinese 5 spice. Chinese 5 spice. It said like kind of a lot, so there we go. We got kind of a lot. Now we're going to add on about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And 2 tablespoons of butter. And you want to kind of, I think, randomly put these on. And there we go. It's looking okay so far. And for our next trick, we are going to drain out the rest of the water in this cover. Watermelon water. And we're going to put this right on the top. So you want to get it to close down as much as you can, and we're going to put in some skewers to hold this on. And I think I might need my heavier skewers, yeah. Let's get the heavier ones in here. Okay, so you want to make sure you have your skewers in good enough that it's going to fit in your oven. Just saying. So I think I got it in here good enough. I think this is going to close down even more as it cooks. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for 2 hours at 400 degrees, and then I'm gonna turn it down to 300 degrees for another 3 hours. So a total of 5 hours. So I guess I'll be seeing you guys at dinner time. Okay, just a little tip. Don't use those big shish kebab skewers because it won't fit in your oven. I had to break off the tops of part of them, but they're still sticking up enough, you know, of course, that you can pull them out. Just a little tip. Oh my gosh. What could be hiding in this big old watermelon? Let's find out. Oh dear, better be careful. And the big reveal. What is hiding inside this big old watermelon? Oh my God, it's a chicken. Oh my God, it's a chicken. Now I think I gotta let it rest just for a little bit, and then it'll be time to give this a taste test. I'm afraid so. Smells good. So this is a new one on me. I've never carved up a chicken out of a watermelon before. So let's see, I'm thinking maybe Meg might be kind of a leg girl. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I should be taking it out of the watermelon first. Not quite sure. It looks done though. All right, so I carved up a leg plate and a breast meat plate, and I'm gonna let her choose what she wants, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this juice from the bottom of the pan in here and to keep it moist and flavorful. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, guys, but you know, we are gonna find out. We're gonna find out, that's right. Alrighty. And I'm gonna see if she's up for a little tasty taste, guys. Here we go, watermelon chicken. Alrighty, so I've never cooked anything in a watermelon before, so this ought to be interesting. Thank you for giving it a try. I'm hoping it's good.
You're just so welcome.
So far. Mm-hmm. It's moist. It's good.
Yeah. It is like wet.
It's
in
really
a good way.
Yeah.
It like melts in your mouth.
Like a rotisserie chicken almost would be.
Yeah, rotisserie ain't got shit on this. A little more seasoning and it'd be just like a rotisserie.
Yeah. This could be starting a whole new thing for me.
That bite tasted a little melony.
Could start a whole new thing. See what I could cook inside of things.
With the season coming up, you could see what you could cook in a pumpkin.
Oh my gosh. Right? In a pumpkin or in some of those squashes, like the winter squash. Okay, guys, stay tuned.
What squash? What do you guys want to see cooked in a squash? Leave it in the comments below.
Or a pumpkin. Just saying.